Hey everyone, today we'll be talking about division. This week we're going to be focusing on strategies, different strategies to use when dividing. So your assignment this week will be on one of these strategies that I'm going to discuss today, and it's on division, repeated subtraction. So this week we're going to be working on dividing using repeated subtraction. All right, so just to go over some vocabulary words that I may be using or you'll be seeing on your assignments. We have divisor, dividend, and quotient. So just a quick review on that. The divisor is the number that we're dividing by. The dividend is the number that we're dividing. And the quotient is the answer to a division problem. So if I look at my example here, 12 divided by 4, my dividend would be 12. My divisor, I'm dividing 12 by 4, so my divisor is 4. And when I do repeated subtraction and come up with my answer would be my quotient, okay? So we're going to be using repeated subtraction to solve this problem, 12 divided by 4. Just remember now, this is a strategy, another way to divide. So if I'm using repeated subtraction and I'm trying to figure out 12 divided by 4, I'm going to go, what I'm really saying in my brain is, how many times do I subtract 4 from 12 till I get to 0? So I'm going to go 12 minus 4, and we know that gives us 8. I'm not at 0, so I got to keep subtracting. 8 minus 4, that gives me 4. And then I'm not at 0 again, so I need to subtract 4 again. 4 minus 4 gives me 0. So now that I'm at 0, I'm going to say, okay, I subtracted 4 one time. I subtracted 4 2 times. I subtracted 4 3 times, and now I'm at 0. So that means 12 divided by 4 equals 3. I had to subtract 4 3 times. So that's how we use repeated subtraction. So what I'm doing for repeated subtraction, I'm starting with my dividend, and I'm constantly subtracting my divisor until I get to 0, okay? So let's try another problem. I'm going to write it here. Let's do 16 divided by 8. I'm going to put a number 1 here because that's one of our problems. All right, so 16 divided by 8. My dividend 16, I'm going to start with that, and I'm going to constantly or repeatedly subtract 8, my divisor. 8, my divisor. I'm going to repeatedly subtract my divisor until I reach 0, okay? So 16 minus 8 equals 8. I'm not at 0, so I need to subtract again. 8 minus 8 equals 0. So now I say, okay, how many times did I subtract my divisor until I got to 0? I subtracted once and I subtracted twice. So that means 16 divided by 8 equals 1, 2, 2. Okay, we'll do one more. Let's do a big number this time. Let's do 24, not too big, but 24 divided by 3. So I start with my dividend. So I'm starting with 24, and I'm going to repeatedly subtract my divisor, which is 3. So 24 minus 3 would give me 21. 21 minus 3, 18. 18 minus 3, 15. 15 minus 3, 12. 12 minus 3, 9. 9 minus 3, as you see, I'm writing small so I don't run right on my wall. 6. 6 minus 3, 3. And 3 minus 3, 0. So now I'm going to count how many times I subtracted my divisor. So that's 1 time I subtracted here. I subtracted 2 times. I subtracted 3 times. I subtracted 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I had to subtract my divisor 8 times to get to 0. So that means 24 divided by 3 equals 8. All right, so this is a quick, short lesson on repeated subtraction, how we divide our dividend by our divisor. So remember, repeated subtraction, we take our dividend and we repeatedly subtract our divisor to get our quotient, okay? You have any questions, any concerns, anything you just want to say to Ms. Rumley or ask Ms. Rumley about this week, you can give me a call, email me, or put it in our Google Classroom. So this video will be uploaded to help you this week on a strategy on how we can divide repeated subtraction. All right, talk to you guys later. Love you. Bye.